Hi guys, welcome to today's session. So many of you have joined us here. Good evening everyone. I hope you guys are doing well and your preparations are going good too. Guys, today we will be having a recorded session, right? So this will be premiered to you because we know that 26th, that is tomorrow, we have the examinations, right? So I don't want to take a very lengthy session. What we will be doing here is that we will have some miscellaneous questions from today, some critical reasoning, input, output, coding, decoding, all types of miscellaneous questions which you can find in your examinations tomorrow. Now what you have to do is that you have to pause the video, you have to see whether you were able to answer the question and check whether you were able to answer it correctly or not. Okay, so chalo, let's quickly start this session here. Today is the 10th mock, and before that I hope everybody has already downloaded the app for Oliveboard. Nahi download kiya hai to just go to the description. The direct link for downloading the app is given. Also, I hope that you have subscribed to the official channel of Oliveboard. नहीं किया है तो जल्दी से subscribe कर लो. And also, I hope that you are aware of this particular book, that is Reasoning, Absolute Reasoning. Now, this is a complete book for you guys for your prelims plus mains preparation, right? So, for your reasoning section, you can absolutely check it out. It's available online on Amazon and Flipkart. So, do check it out. So chalo, let's have a look at the first question. The first question is there on your screen. Now what you have to do is you have to pause the video, right? And you have to go through this particular question because I'll be discussing this directly. Okay, abhi this is a recorded session here, so that is why we will be having the direct discussion here. So guys, please pause the video. Okay, isko check karo and see whether you are able to answer it or not. Okay, so let's see what is given here. So it's possible there's a giant deadly serpent hanging out at the bottom of the Fosse d'Eon spring in the Burgundy region of France. It's also possible there's not a serpent. It's a legend concocted by ancient inhabitants of the village of Tonnery where the spring is located, but nobody has ever been able to conclude definitely because nobody has ever been able to get to the bottom of it. Now the question is, which of the following strengthens the argument? Now here you can see the premise is talking about you can see a place where there is a story that there is a giant serpent in it, right? बहुत लंबा सा सांप है. We do not know, but it has not been seen by anybody because nobody has been able to go to the bottom of it, right? That is what has been said here, that maybe it's a fable, maybe it's just a story concoction है. We do not know. ठीक है, concocted story है, नहीं पता है. Conclusion we have not found because nobody has been able to go to the bottom of it. ठीक है, तो अभी गया ही नहीं है कोई. So now you can see which of the following is going to strengthen the argument. Let's see what is the first one. So Fosse d'Eon is a karst spring that spews an average of 311 liters of water each second, which is an unusually high discharge rate for this type of spring whose velocity varies from season to season. Now you can see here this particular premise is not talking about the speed of this spring or something like that. कितना discharge rate है, क्या है, speed कितना है, कितना पानी है. So this particular passage or premise is not talking about this particular point. So you can see this is not going to strengthen the argument. You have to show something that will show that yes, people were not able to conclude, right? Conclusion क्या है कि we do not know कि whether it is true or not because people were not able to reach. ठीक है, यही आपको बताना है, कुछ supporting fact इसके लिए देना है. So you can see one is not related to the passage that has been given here. Two divers, then second says, first is wrong. Second says there's a lot of water coursing out of it, and like other karst springs, the water emerges from a network of subterranean limestone caves. Again, a very new information here which is not related to the passage exactly. तो ये जो second point है ये भी आपका related नहीं है. Again you can see this is not going to strengthen the passage here. ठीक है, strengthen the argument. Argument से related ही नहीं है तो कैसे उसको strengthen करेगा? ठीक है. Third क्या बोल रहा है? Third says two divers undertook navigation in the maze of chambers and narrow tunnels of the spring. Neither of those two divers came back to tell what they had seen. This is actually supporting. You can see last wala line बिल्कुल support कर रहा है ये point. This is giving you an experience, right, by two divers here. So ये एक story बता रहा है, ये एक ऐसा जो हादसा हुआ उसके बारे में बता रहा है, right? This is an incident where two divers went to that particular spring, but they were not not able to come back to tell whether this was true or not. Okay, so this is actually supporting the last line here, that we will never know that what exists in the bottom of that particular spring because nobody ever came back. So you can see बिल्कुल सही है. So the answer has to be only 3. That is option number 1. So I hope you guys got it right. ठीक है, नहीं हुआ तो I hope समझ में आ गया होगा कि कहाँ गलती करी. ठीक है, चलो we'll quickly go to the next question now. So next question again on critical reasoning. Again you have to do the same thing, that is pause the video here, check the question. ठीक है, this is the question on your screen. So you have to tell which of the following is going to be implicit here, right? That is which of the following is true. अगर साफ साफ बोले तो कौन सा सही है. ठीक है, so let's see which of the following is inference here. Let's check. So guys, please pause the video, answer the question. ठीक है, I'll discuss it now. So a recent study shows people who are 18 to 34 years old account for 40% of the crypto owners globally. The level of financial awareness in India already leaves something to be desired. Now, what is the meaning of this one? That means people are not very financially aware, but saying that they are financially unaware, this is going to be wrong. ठीक है, मतलब हम ये बोल रहे हैं कि उसमें आप अच्छा कर सकते हैं. There is an option for betterment. You can be more financially aware, right? There is a desire that you become more financially aware, but we have not said anywhere that Indians are financially unaware. ठीक है, तो please don't be confused with that. When you add cryptocurrency to the mix and sell it as cool, the risk only grows manifold. So you can see sell it as cool का क्या मतलब है? That is just as a fad, right? That is everybody is buying cryptocurrency. I'll also buy cryptocurrency because I feel it is cool. Everybody is making profit. I'll also make profit, right? That is the meaning here. That is even I am not aware of its repercussions कि कैसे grow करता है, कि कैसे उसका growth rate बढ़ेगा, घटेगा. We do not know anything, right? Just because we felt it is cool to have cryptocurrency, we also bought it, right? तो उसके बाद क्या बोल रहा है? The influencers and brand ambassadors of cryptocurrency could end up creating a trust bubble for something that is not yet fully understood, and when the bubble bursts, it could forever alter customer behavior. Right? Now, what is the first one? Most of the people who use cryptocurrency in India are financially unaware. Can we infer this data? No, we cannot say that they are financially unaware. We cannot say that, although there is a desire that yes, they can be better, they can be more aware of it, right? But financially unaware hona, that is not the right inference here. Okay, so that is why this is wrong. Second क्या बोल रहा है? People using cryptocurrency in India are doing so to stay in trend without having an actual understanding of how it works. Absolutely, you can see that is what has been mentioned in the last few lines of the passage. That is, we find it cool, and that is why it may be dangerous for us, right? So you can see influencers and brand ambassadors are ending up creating a trust bubble, right? So they do not understand what they are getting into, and finally when the bubble will burst, there will be repercussions of it, right? So that is what has been said here, that people using cryptocurrency in India are doing this to stay in trend without having the actual understanding of how it works. They just feel it is cool to have this particular currency. So the answer has to be only 2 is implicit. Okay, so 2 can be absolutely inferred from the data given in here. Chalo, I hope everybody got it right. ठीक है, जिसका भी आंसर गलत आया है या कोई डाउट है, यू कैन मेंशन इट इन द कमेंट सेक्शन बिलो. ठीक है, नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन में आप अपने डाउट्स लिख सकते हो, सो दैट आई कैन टेक देम लेटर. चलो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, लेट्स हैव अ लुक एट दिस वन. राइट, दिस इज योर कोडिंग डिकोडिंग. ठीक है, सो दिस इज अ न्यू पैटर्न कोडिंग डिकोडिंग. वी विल क्विकली सी दैट व्हाट इज द लॉजिक फॉर ईच ऑफ द कोड्स हियर. नाउ व्हाट यू हैव टू डू अगेन इज दैट यू हैव टू pause the video and try to find out the logics. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पर देखते हैं क्या लॉजिक है. So you can see every code has certain things, right? There is a number associated. Then there are 2 alphabets, alphabet 1. There's alphabet 2. And there is a special character. ठीक है, so these are the 4 things which are constituting your code for every particular thing here. Now let's see what is given here. So 5YL pi 2CB at the rate 5NQ hash 3AQ hash. Okay, so let's check it out. What can we find easily here? Now if you talk about the alphabets here, Y and L, C and B, N and Q. Let's say if we particularly talk about let's say Y and L. Okay, do we see anything that is related to Y and L here? You will see that the relation here is with the first and the last alphabet here. So alphabet 1 is nothing but first alphabet plus this one, right? So you can see this is going to be first alphabet minus 1 to arrive at this one, right? So this is first alphabet minus 2. ठीक है, यहाँ पर क्या किया है, फर्स्ट अल्फाबेट -2 कर दिया है. एंड सिमिलरली यू कैन सी हियर दैट वी हैव डी, सो डी माइनस दिस वन, सॉरी डी -2, यहाँ पर फर्स्ट अल्फाबेट +2 किया है. आई एम सो सॉरी, दिस वन इज दिस वन. सो फर्स्ट अल्फाबेट +2 बिकॉज यू कैन सी A + 2 विल गिव यू अ C and D -2 will give you a B, right? So first alphabet +2, that is what has been done here. And alphabet 2 is first last alphabet. This is last alphabet -2. Okay, so we have understood the logic for these two alphabets here. Once we have understood, we know that 2CB at the rate is for this. ठीक है. Similarly, letters के लिए क्या होगा, L, IJKL, MN. So we should have N here. You can see we have 5NQ hash. 5NQ hash. Written WXY. So we should have a Y. You can see 5YL pi. 5YL pi. Okay. Years में YZA. Right. So you can see we have a 3AQ hash. 3AQ hash. Right? So these are the codes that we are having. Now let's see what is common between these two, ahead and letters. What is common here? You can see if we say that it is about the word length. Okay, जैसे years में और letters में, do we see anything that is common here? It may be word length, but you can see letters has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So let's write it down. Letters and years. Okay. Now what are the things that you can see common between these two? You can see the word length is not common, right? It is not about the word length. It may be about the consonants or the vowels here. You can see 2 vowels in here, 2 vowels in here. But as per that, save also should have 2 vowels because A and E. So save should have a hash here. But you can see that we do not have any hashes in here. ठीक है, कोई भी hash नहीं है. मतलब it is not about the number of vowels as well. So now let's come to same type of characters at any particular position. You can see this is having S at the end. But if that is S at the end, that means always should also have a hash. Okay, always will be something that is having a C. But here you can see that 4CQ has a omega. Okay, so that means this is not about the last alphabet as well. But you can see that this is having the second last alphabet also, which is common here. Okay, it can be the second alphabet also, that is E, right? But if you check it out between letters and years, and do we have any other thing where we have second alphabet as the E? You can see we have details in here. Details also has a E at the second place. But again, we do not have a hash in here. That means it is again not about the second alphabet. So it may be about the second last alphabet. So do we have anywhere else? Do we have a hash? We do not have anywhere else hash. ठीक है, कहीं और hash है नहीं. So that means we cannot check for hash. Okay, so we will try for something else. Okay, let's try. Let's say if we have a pi, do we have a pi somewhere? Pi भी कहीं पर नहीं दिख रहा, नहीं है. So you can see we have a pi here and we have a pi here, right? So 5YL pi was for written, and this 5RB. R means you can see it has to be R -2. R minus 2, R is 16. So we should be something that is starting with a P. So you can see it has to be for planned, right? D minus 2 and P plus 2. So this is your planned. And you can see here we are having a E, and similarly here also we are having a E. So absolutely now we can arrive at the final inference here that the special character is about the second last alphabet. Now this is a confusing one, right? This is not a very easy logic. इतना easy नहीं है, ठीक है, थोड़ा सा difficult है, but I hope some of you will be able to find it right. So this is about the second last alphabet. ठीक है? So the special character is as per the second last alphabet. And what about the number here? Number किससे related है? What is common between this one and 5, that is this one? What is common between these two, letters and written? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it may be possible that we are talking about word length here. That means this details should also have a 5 here. Right? अगर word length की बात करते, if we were talking about word length, so any word length that has 7 characters should be with 5 here. But this detail, that means D, E, F, right? So we should have a F. That means you can see this is nothing but 4FQ triangle. So you can see here, यहाँ पर तो 4 हो गया, यहाँ पर 5 था. So what is the difference? If it was about the word length, you can see it is not about the word length, but about the number of consonants in here. How many consonants do we see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Similarly here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Years में देखो, we have 1, 2, and 3. Ahead में देखो, you have 1 and 2, right? That is why 2. In details, you had 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is why 4. So number is nothing but the number of consonants here. ठीक है, so it has to be number of consonants. Now let's say if you have to find position A. अब अगर position A निकालना है तो इसका value कितना आएगा? You can always find, like let's say if we have always का क्या होगा? It should be having C. You can see that is your 4CQ omega. Commemorate, right? So it should have C, D, E. It should have a E. You can see 6EC asterisk is there. Occasions, MNO, P, Q, right? So it should have a Q. You can see we have 5QQ percentage, B, blissfully, right? So the word that we do not have code is blissfully, BLISSFULLY, right? This is the code here. So that means you can see B plus 2, that is C and D. So we will have a D, Y minus 2, that is W, X and Y. So we will have a W here, right? And how many numbers do you see? How many consonants do you see in here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So 8 characters in here which are consonants. You can again count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So 8 consonants in here. And you can see the second last character is your L. So that means you can see L for triangle, okay? Second last character in details, L, that is triangle. That means we will be having a triangle here. So in place of A, it should be 8DW triangle. I hope everybody is clear with this question, okay? So guys, this was a good question here with a good logic, ठीक है? ये logic अच्छा था. Do check it out. I hope you were able to understand. But sometimes, yes, these type of tricky questions can be there in the examination. ठीक है? चलो. So let's have a look at this particular question. This is your reverse syllogism. Again, you have to try this out. ठीक है? इसको try करो. Let's check. So all boards can never be grams. That means some not. So some boards are not grams, that we should have. Okay. That means we should have something negative in the set of statements to arrive at that. You can see everything has something or another that is negative. Let's talk about the first one. Some grams are converts. Only a few converts are wishes. Then we have all wishes are boards. So all wishes are boards will be like this. So all boards can never be grams. You can see this is independent of this, right? ये दोनों तो independent है. तो only one या one से answer नहीं आएगा. That means you can see that this is not the right answer. ठीक है? Only 1, 2, all 1, 2, 3, 4 will not be the right answer. So we have eliminated this. ठीक है? अब मान लो 2 को चेक करते हैं, लेट्स चेक 2. What is given in 2 here? No gram is a wish. ठीक है, then we have only a few converts are wishes. That means some converts are wishes and some converts are not wishes, and then we have all bores are wishes. That means bore has to be inside here. All bores can never be grams. Absolutely, you can see this is absolutely not possible. No bores are grams is there. So how can some bores be grams, right? तो ये some not बिल्कुल definitely true हो जाएगा. That is some bores are not grams because no bore is a gram. तो यहाँ पर बिल्कुल सही आंसर मिल रहा है. That means either it has to be only 2 or it has to be 2 and 3 or nothing else, right? So it has to be either only 2 or 2 and 3. अब 3 को चेक कर लो, अगर 3 गलत है that means it has to be only 2. ठीक है, 3 को चेक करते हैं, only a few converts are bores. Then we have only a few converts are wishes. Then we have all converts are grams. So you can see all converts are grams will be like this, right? So this is the diagram here. Now it says all bores can never be gram. You can see bore does not have a negative information with convert or gram. So this can directly go, definitely go inside it. That is why this is also not the right answer. So 3 से भी नहीं मिलेगा, मतलब 2 and 3 is also eliminated. So the answer has to be only 2. Okay, I hope everybody got this one right. So whenever you have reverse syllogism, guys, first try to apply certain rules and eliminate. ठीक है, अगर eliminate नहीं हो पाता है, then go for making the Venn diagram. That's the only way out of it. ठीक है, so I hope this was clear to everybody. चलो let's quickly understand this question that what has to be done here. ठीक है, इसका आंसर आप लोग नीचे कमेंट सेक्शन में मेंशन करोगे. I'll just quickly tell you what has to be done here. What you need to do is that you have to make pairs here, right? 2 के pairs बनाने हैं. Okay, so you can see these are the 4 pairs that we have. Now you have to reverse the alphabets of these pairs. That is, we will have first as PC, UR, IH, then MJ, right? These will be the pairs now. And then what you have to do is that you have to replace the vowels by next letter, like IJ and UV, right? And everything else remains same. Now you have to tell that which of the following words or let's say options is having repetitive characters. Like here you can see we have J, right? So J is repeating. So yes, this is absolutely one of them. Now what you have to do is you have to check for second and third. ठीक है, second and third को check करो, देखो whether they are repeating or not. Okay, you have to mention that in the comment section that which of the following will be the answer here. 1 तो हो चुका है, second और third में से है कि नहीं वो आपको नीचे mention करना है. ठीक है, very easy question. So these type of questions also can be there in your examination. चलो let's quickly have a look at one more question for coded inequality. ठीक है, इसको check करते हैं. What is given here? So not greater than. Not greater than means less than equal to. Not smaller than, that means greater than equal to. They are neither equal nor greater. That means less than. Neither equal nor smaller, greater, neither greater nor smaller, so equal, right? These are the meanings here. So now you have to find T211Q. 211Q means T is less than equal to Q. 932. 932 means equal to 356. 356 is greater than equal to. W is greater than equal to P. Then 765. 765 is greater than, right? P is greater than V. 932. 932 is equal to, right? So V is equal to S. Then we have 211. 211 is less than equal to. So S is less than equal to U. And then we have 483. 483 means you can see that's your less than. So you have your R here, right? So this will be the final statement that you will be getting here. Very, very easy question. बहुत easy है. Okay, now check the conclusion. First conclusion says V is less than Q. You can see we will have V less than Q as absolutely right. बिल्कुल सही है, because we have a less than sign between V to P, right? So all same type of signs are there, and because we have a less than here, so the final relation between V and Q will be V less than Q. तो बिल्कुल सही है. Now second one, T is less than equal to P. Here you can see we have less than equal to, but this is your greater than equal to, so we have symbols of opposite nature between T and P. That means we can never arrive at a definite relationship, so this is invalid. What about W greater than U? You can see W to P, P to V, V to S, but S to U, it's not possible. Again, you can see we are having symbols of opposite nature between W and U. So again, we cannot arrive at a definite relationship. That is why it has to be only one again. ठीक है, तो इसका आंसर क्या आएगा? ओनली वन आएगा. ओके, आई होप दिस वाज डन बाय एवरीबडी. ये तो सबका ही सही आया होगा. सो दीज टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस अगेन कैन बी देयर इन योर मेंस एग्जामिनेशन. गाइस प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, मेंस में सब कुछ डिफिकल्ट नहीं होगा. देयर विल बी फ्यू क्वेश्चंस व्हिच कैन बी डन इजीली, लाइक दिस वन. Right, so you have to browse through the complete section first and see which are the easy questions and complete them first. ठीक है, पहले उन easy questions को कर लेना. ऐसा नहीं है कि एक puzzle के पीछे आपने पूरा पेपर नहीं देखा आगे कि easy है कि नहीं है और फिर उसमें फंस गए and you were not able to do the easier questions, right? So these are scoring questions, they will be there, but the only thing is that you have to find out. ठीक है, जैसे समंदर में कहीं ढूंढना है मोती कहाँ है, तो यहाँ पर आपको ढूंढना पड़ेगा, right? So you have to find it out. Okay, so completely skim through the reasoning section, not just the 1 mark questions, you have to skim through the 2 marks questions as well. ठीक है, वो बहुत जरूरी है. तो complete paper को browse करो, see what is easy, what is difficult, then start doing it. ठीक है, चलो. So let's have a look at this one. I'll give you 1 minute for this one. ठीक है, go through this. Let's see if we are able to understand it or not. ठीक है, चलो जल्दी से इसको चेक करो. So this is our input output here, where you have different logics for each of these steps. Like step number 1, right? If you check out 54857, 54857. So completely same. It's just that the first and last character has changed. You can see it is -1 here and it is +1 here. What about the second one? Again, you can see -1 here, +1 here. -1 here, +1 here, -1 here, +1 here, -1 here and +1 here. So it is first -1 and last +1. ठीक है, that is your step number 1. This was easy. ये तो easy था. Step number 2 check करते हैं what is happening in here. Now you can see we have 6548580. This was 6548572. The difference between the two numbers is 8. अब ये 8 ही क्यों ऐड किया है? Why have we added 8? Like if you check the second one, 7932752 में we have added 9. Why have we added 9 here? In this one we again have added 9. In this we have again added 8. In this one again we have added 9, 5, 14. Right? You can see. So these are the numbers. So we need to understand that why have we added these values itself. It is not that we are adding random values here. ठीक है? Randomly add नहीं कर रहे. What are we adding here? You can see in this we have added 6 plus 2, and ये 6 plus 2 कहाँ से आया है? This 6 and this 2. Similarly, in this one we are adding 7 plus 2. That is 7 and 2. So we are adding the first and last alphabet number, right? So it is nothing but number plus first and last. ठीक है? तो ये किया है. नंबर में फर्स्ट और लास्ट को ऐड कर दिया है. ठीक है. Now what about step number 3? Can we find something that is happening in step number 3 here? You can see 6 as it is, 5 has changed to 4, 4 as it is, 8 has changed to 7, 5 has changed to 4, 8 has changed to 7 and 0 as it is, right? तो change कौन कौन से नंबर हुए? ये change हुआ है, ये change हुआ है, right? This has changed and this has changed. So if you check, you can see we have 2 5s which are changing and 2 8s which are changing. So it may be possible that we are changing the ones that are coming twice, right? तो जो भी चीज 2 बार आ रही है उसमें से -1 कर रहे हैं, because everything else remains as it is. जो चीज रिपीट नहीं हुई है उसमें हमने कुछ नहीं किया. 6 and 4 and 0 they have remained as it is. Similarly here you can see 7 is repeating. Okay. Similarly, do we have anything else that is repeating? 9 is not repeating, 3 is not repeating, 2 is not repeating, 6 is not repeating, 1 is not repeating. So that is why you can see the only difference that you will see here is in 7. ठीक है, तो यहाँ भी 7 - 1 7 - 1 कर दिया है. सो यू कैन सी वी आर डूइंग रिपीटेटिव नंबर्स -1. ठीक है, जो रिपीट हो रहे हैं ना, रिपीटेड -1 ये किया है. सो जो रिपीटेड डिजिट्स है उनमें -1 कर दिया है इन स्टेप नंबर 3. Now what is happening in step number 4? What are we adding in here? Again you can see we are adding 6 here. इसमें क्या ऐड किया है? We have added 6 here. What have we added in here? We have added 1 here. What have we added in here? We have added 1 here. So what is that value coming from? That is nothing but the first number, first digit. So you can see here 6447770 में we have added 6 and that is this 6. Similarly here also we have added 6. In this also we have added 1. In this also we have added 1 and in here we can see we have added 4, right? So we are adding the first letter. ठीक है? So number plus फर्स्ट नंबर, फर्स्ट डिजिट. ओके, फर्स्ट डिजिट ऐड कर दिया है. ओके, व्हाट अबाउट स्टेप नंबर 4 हियर? स्टेप नंबर 4 हो गया. स्टेप नंबर 5 देखते हैं. ठीक है, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग इन हियर? 4 6 4 7 4 6 एंड 7. ठीक है, इसमें क्या हुआ है? यू कैन सी वी हैव 9 6. यहाँ पर भी कुछ तो इन्होंने किया है कि दे हैव चेंज्ड द, दे हैव स्वैप्ड द पोजीशन हियर बिटवीन फर्स्ट टू. 4 7 तो वैसा ही है, फिर 4 है यहाँ पर, फिर 6 7 को रिवर्स कर दिया. सो इट मे बी पॉसिबल दैट वी आर रिवर्सिंग द स्वैपिंग द वैल्यूज हियर. यहाँ पर भी 6 9 को रिवर्स कर दिया है, 3 2 6 एज इट इज एंड 6 7 को रिवर्स कर दिया. यहाँ पर भी यू कैन सी 1 1 4 हैज बीन रिवर्स्ड, 3 4 4 एज इट इज एंड 8 8 रिवर्स्ड, 1 5 रिवर्स, 3 1 7 एज इट इज, 4 9 9 4 को रिवर्स किया है, 4 4 रिवर्स्ड, 4 2 2 एज इट इज एंड 6 1 रिवर्स्ड. ओके, सो यू कैन सी वी आर रिवर्सिंग द फर्स्ट टू एंड लास्ट टू. Reverse first and second and similarly second last and last. ठीक है, तो ये लॉजिक है आपका इस पर्टिकुलर स्टेप का. Okay, what about step number 6? Step number 6 is nothing but the arrangement in the increasing order, decreasing order, sorry. So you can see 9 6 3 6 7 जो भी है, फिर उसके बाद 5, फिर 4, फिर 4, फिर 4. Right? So you can see it is nothing but step 5 in the decreasing order. ठीक है, so I hope you were able to understand. इतना difficult भी नहीं था, we could have completed it. तो थोड़ा सा ध्यान से देखोगे, these type of questions are there in your mains examination. IBPS clerk mains में इस तरह का एक बहुत easy question आया था. So it's all on the logic guys, if we are able to understand the logic or not. ठीक है, so I hope you enjoyed these questions for today, right? So I hope everybody was able to do the questions here. Now we have already started your SBI Clerk Means Achievers batch. ठीक है, तो हम लोग ये शुरू कर चुके हैं. If you are preparing, if you are targeting your SBI Clerk Means, this will help you out with acing the means examination for this one. Okay, so do check it out. You can avail a maximum discount right now because we have a booster sale going on. तो स्पेशल बूस्टर सेल चल रहा है अभी, 55% ऑफ मिलेगा इंडिविजुअल कोर्सेज पे. तो इस कोर्स पे अभी 55% ऑफ है. जब आपका सेल अप हो जाएगा देन यू विल बी गेटिंग अ ऑफ ऑफ 40% बाय यूजिंग द कूपन कोड निकिता. ठीक है, NIKITA कूपन कोड आप यूज कर सकते हो. और रादर देन गोइंग फॉर अ सिंगल कोर्स यू कैन गो फॉर अ कंबाइंड बैंकिंग सुपर एलीट विच gives you the access to all courses plus all mocks plus all LPSs in one course, right? So do check it out. Again, this is available at a discounted price of 35% right now. जब सेल नहीं होता है तो 20% ऑफ होता है, अभी 15% एक्स्ट्रा डिस्काउंट चल रहा है. So do check it out. Again, you can use my coupon code Nikita NIKITA to avail the maximum discount. So this is for your homework. ठीक है, ये आपका होमवर्क क्वेश्चन है. इसका आंसर आपको कमेंट सेक्शन में मेंशन करना है. इट्स अ वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन हियर. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. In case you have any doubts, feel free to reach out to me on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you out with it. So thank you so much guys. I'll see you again with another session. So all the best for tomorrow's exam. Please take care, stay safe, have a great day. Thank you.